It's a beautiful morning in Kasilof, Alaska. 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Got some snow. It's winter. Let's see what's going on the workbench this morning. So the goal here is to be able to take this old CB radio that I found in the dump and pull enough components off of it to make a nice little distortion pedal. And there's way more in here than we need to do that task. So here are the components that I pulled off of the CB so far. There's probably enough to build a good little distortion pedal or an overdrive, something like that. I've got 6 transistors here, probably only need 3. Kind of a mixture of film caps here, the green looking ones, a couple of ceramic caps, a tantalum film cap, 2 electrolytics, a pile of resistors, and some diodes. I'm going to use those for clipping, and there's a whole bunch of goodies still left inside the CB, and I kind of want the chrome knobs for this build. So I've just plugged 5 of the components out of that old CB radio into probably the world's simplest fuzz circuit here. It's known as the Baz Fuss, and I made a little list of the transistors that I found inside that CB, and I pulled one of them, a 945Y here, and it just seemed like it was perfect since it was a general use transistor. And this is it right here, and there's only 2 capacitors, an input and an output, 1 resistor right here, and a diode. And it's a pretty good sounding little circuit with some of the modifications that I've adopted over the years to it. I've gotten rid of the original 100K resistor in favor of a 1 mega ohm. The note decay is so much better. There's no need to go hunting around for different transistors. Just change the resistor to 1 mega ohm. And the input cap can either be the original schematic called for a 4.7 microfarad. I prefer a much smaller film cap, and then it sounds more like a distortion. But you could do both, like this little thing that I built years ago. You can sweep the input from a 4.7 to whatever other size that you want. So in the middle it splits the difference, and it just acts kind of like a volume down, and you go all the way one way and you've got full fuzz tone heaven, and the other way you basically have a distortion pedal. So it sounds like this with a big, large electrolytic input cap. Fuzzy and heavy. And if we take that out and put in one of our much smaller film caps, this one is a 0.1 microfarad. Now all of a sudden we've got more of a distortion pedal.